Salespeople, what if you could double your outreach, personalize every email, and walk out of every meeting with crystal clear next steps without adding extra hours to your day? In this video, I'm reviewing 5 game-changing AI tools: Sendspark, Perplexity, Lavender, Fathom, and Justcall that will revolutionize how you sell, from dialing smarter to automating your follow-ups. If you want to save time, close more deals, and crush your quotas, tool that we're going to review is Perplexity AI. For every salesperson watching this video, where I'd use Perplexity AI to supercharge your kind of work efforts is mainly in your account research. So whether you're an SDR preparing to send a cold email, or maybe even an account executive pre-meeting that wants to know more about the prospect that you're meeting with, Perplexity can be used to great effect to really research accounts quickly and efficiently. So I've got Perplexity up here, and this is kind of what it looks like. Now, fundamentally, what I'm going to walk you through is how I'd use this to do really good, deep account research. So what I'd put in here, and what I've put in is, let's say I'm an account executive and I've got Salesforce on the calendar, meeting with the sales team at Salesforce. What I've written in to start off with is, tell me about Salesforce's latest announcement, report to the market, what are the things they're prioritizing. I'm going to hit go. What Perplexity is going to do is basically do deep research on Salesforce, and it's going to announce their fiscal third quarter earnings, and also prioritizing certain areas. Now, I know that it might be worth just repeating that Salesforce is heavily focusing on AI. They're hiring a lot of salespeople to sell the AI product. That's going to be their number one priority, AI integration. Now, let's say I sell for a company like Sendspark, who we'll be reviewing later on, who's an AI video platform. I work for Sendspark. So what I've then added is, like, I work for Sendspark, we're an AI video platform. How would I show that this ties to their priority fundamentally? One of the things that obviously Sendspark is an AI platform. Salesforce is looking to drive on with AI solutions. I think one of the things that I would focus on is obviously AI integration. We integrate into Salesforce as well. So basically what Perplexity is doing is then researching based on the account research that we've done up here, and we've pulled out all of their priorities. I've then put in Sendspark as an overview, right? And then said, hey, how would I position my product in line with their priorities? If you're an account executive, or again, an SDR that's reaching out or jumping on cold calls, knowing this is super important. The previous way of doing it used to be going to individual websites, doing keyword searches, all that type of stuff. Now you can just use Perplexity and in a couple of minutes have a really deep dive into a particular customer, what they care about, who they've hired. And that will help you not only write good cold emails, it will help you prepare really well for cold calls, but also fundamentally, it will help you cover off things in a sales meeting that are likely going to be a priority to the business, which helps drive, faster sales. Perplexity is free, so very much like ChatGPT, there is a free tier. If you're looking at obviously going into the pro plan, which comes with additional pro searches, you're basically gonna come into this plan here, and it uses a lot of different AI models. You get support, you get all of this type of stuff. And so fundamentally, if you are looking to pay for the product, you do get additional bits and pieces included. But for the purpose of salespeople wanting to use the basic account research, their free plan covers everything. So for a free tool where you can increase your account research in minutes, I'd really check out Perplexity AI for all your deep dive research pre-call and before you kind of reach out to prospects as well. So the next tool we're going to review is Lavender AI. And what Lavender AI is basically a email consultant or coach inside of your inbox that's going to give you feedback on the emails that you're writing. Now, again, from a salesperson standpoint, whether you're an SDR who's doing cold email and doing outreach on a regular basis, or even an AE who's writing kind of follow-up emails to customers or prospects, again, fundamentally, email is a very key part of how you do that. And so by having like this AI coach that's kind of walking you through and helping you improve, it's going to be really impactful and really effective to the emails that you're writing fundamentally. So as you can see in my Gmail here, I've written a subject line in a cold email that I'm thinking of sending a prospect. So what Lavender does, it basically sits as a sidebar inside of your Gmail. And as you can see here, it's given me this little score, 94. So if I click in, it's already told me I've got 94, which is awesome. I spent a bit of time writing this, but what it's going to say is fundamentally some necessary fixes. So too complex. It's basically saying that I'm writing it at too complex of a level, so I need to simplify it. It's too formal, so it should be more casual. And subject line. So it's basically saying 2-word subjects are ideal. So what if I just put cold email? What it's going to do is fundamentally, as you make the changes that it suggests inside of the inbox, it's going to rework, and now it's a 95, right? So fundamentally, it will tell you if it's ready to send, and this one already is without making the changes. But for cold emails that you're writing, which maybe you're not sure of, it's going to be a really good way of fundamentally helping you out. What it's also going to do is give you this. So let's just say I want to send this to Bethany at Sendspark. It's also going to give you kind of personalization or tips on how to write it to people as well. So it brings up relevant web pages. It brings up like personality and about. Actually, like it's really effective even for a single contact type of outreach, because it's going to give you information on the person that you're reaching out to and ways to communicate with them. So again, it's going to give you tips on the actual copy of your email. It's going to give you tips on who you're writing the email to and how to tweak your kind of content style to fit that person. So Lavender, again, as a quick tool review, really impactful for salespeople that are wanting to write better cold email or just email in general. Now, how much does it cost? Now, there is a free account for Lavender. Basically free forever. It's going to give you 5 emails a month to review. If you want to upgrade and have the starter plan, which gives you unlimited email, the email writer, and a bunch of other bits and pieces, all the features that I've shown you, it's going to be right around that $27 a month. And with email being the fundamental way that you communicate with prospects, fairly reasonable price for what it is. So for everybody looking to write better cold emails as a salesperson, Lavender AI is going to be a great tool to allow you to do that. The next tool we're going to review is Fathom. Now, what Fathom will do for you is basically, as a sales rep, record your calls in totality and give you AI-generated notes, takeaways, and follow-ups based on your calls. Now, sales is a tough role to be in. You're, numerous calls and conversations on a daily basis. And so what Fathom is going to do is save you a bunch of time, not having to go through calls, pick up notes, and then send them off. And so to show you what that is in practicality, let's dive into one of these meetings that's been kind of recorded utilizing Fathom. So this is a call here, and fundamentally what it's going to do, it's going to give you a bunch of options, right? Firstly, it's going to give you a full summary of the call. So again, you haven't got to read through the entire transcript. It's going to give you your key takeaways. It's going to give you, the key talking points, what you discussed. And then it's also going to give you next steps. Now, again, like previous way of doing this used to be, I was on a demo call, I was typing out notes, right? And then I had to send follow-up notes afterwards. With Fathom, this is going to do all of it for you fundamentally. The other thing that would allow you to do, and this is where the Fathom AI comes in and why I've included it in these AI tools, it then has an AI assistant. So let's say, So cool. I've asked it. So I know this call, we talked about a CRM grading tool that Olivier is launching. Based on the transcript, it pulls out key bullets, right? It pulls out what it is. It pulls out whether I'd be interested, and then actions as well. And it has fundamentally
one of my clients
the call where it was mentioned. So again, this is fundamentally game changing from a call standpoint. It's going to give you everything you need in a call, all the follow-up items. And then if you've talked about like pricing on a call, for example, type it in. What did we discuss about pricing? How many users did the customer have? It will pull this out, give you the highlights, and then allow you quickly and easily take those action items and send them off to a customer. So for a salesperson looking to become more efficient, Fathom is by far one of the best tools in the market when it comes to call recording and an AI assistant to really help you figure out what calls you've had in your action items. From a pricing standpoint, really simple. So we go to Fathom call recording pricing and we dig in. Fathom note taker pricing here. Really simple, cheap pricing. So you can actually get started for free inside of Fathom. Premium, you go up to this $15 a month plan. And then when you start adding team members to the account, it's $19 and then $29. And so each of these come with some different pieces, right? I would say that fundamentally, if you're really looking to leverage the premium AI features, you're going to want to be on either the premium or team plans to really make the AI become super effective. So if you're a single user, $15. If not, get your team on and it's $19 a month. But again, to recap, as salespeople, Fathom is going to be the best way of transcribing calls and giving you action items on autopilot. So the next tool that we're going to review today is Sales Dialer by Justcall. So fundamentally, another critical part of your role as salespeople is going to be to make cold calls or to make calls in general. Now, using typical mobile phones is extremely manual. Even other dialers in the market, like ones from HubSpot or the dialers that are attached to CRMs, take a lot of manual effort, so a lot of one-to-one calling. Now, in the market now, there's like these AI kind of power dialers and parallel dialers, which basically means you can upload a list of contacts into the platform and have it basically cycle through calls to make it extremely efficient. So if somebody doesn't pick up, it just moves on to the next person and so on and so forth fundamentally. So this is the dialer from Justcall. And fundamentally what this is going to allow me to do, I've uploaded some dummy data on the left-hand side, and this is part of a campaign. So if I hit play, let's see how it works.
Hello and welcome to your sales dialer experience. This powerful tool is your partner in transforming sales calls into opportunities for growth. Whether you're reaching out to new prospects or managing ongoing relationships, Sales Dialer is here to elevate your productivity. Let's kick off this journey and see what Sales Dialer can do for you.
Okay, so as you can see, that was the call, right? Fundamentally, you can give it a call rating, you can put an outcome, and fundamentally, this all tracks back into your CRM. So you get integrated with HubSpot and other CRM platforms as well. But let's say I closed it on this call, save. Now, what it will do is basically just move on to the next call. So now it's phoning Tom. If Tom doesn't pick up, it will now the next one.
Hello again. And now that you're familiar with making calls.
So again, fundamentally, it moves the old way of having to dial from extremely manual one to one now is extremely efficient, right? Like left, it continues to go. It also has these kind of scripts and assist modules attached. And so I haven't set these up, but fundamentally you can create FAQs, you can create scripts on the right-hand side of the screen. And so now when people are calling, not only is it cycling through calls, the script's popping up to the right-hand side. And therefore, it moves from it being a extremely painful way of reaching out to prospect to one that's extremely efficient on the Justcall side. And fundamentally, from a pricing standpoint, if we bring that up now, relatively inexpensive, I would say, from a pricing standpoint. So what you're able to do is start off with an Essentials plan, $19 a month, includes free calling and SMS credits, call recording and voicemail. When you come up here, the team plan, this is where you start to get more of the AI features attached. And so for, $29 a month for a single user, 2 user minimum, sorry. So you're gonna have to spend 2 users on this plan. Really, really good, solid tool to improve your calling, to add some more efficiency to calling as a salesperson. The final tool that we're going to review in this video today is Sendspark. So what Sendspark enables you to do is send personalized videos at scale. Now, video can be a really effective communication medium from all sales roles. Fundamentally, if you're going to prospect using videos, it helps you stand out in people's inboxes. In addition to if you're an AE looking to send, post-call follow-up, etc. Video is also a very easy way of explaining maybe points that were still being talked about on the call and really to communicate the value of your product. Now, the reason that Sendspark is so effective is instead of you having to record one-to-one videos, which is extremely manual and spend a lot of time from a salesperson standpoint, Sendspark lets you record one video, upload a list of contacts, and generate a personalized version of that video for each and every person. It also integrates with a lot of different sales engagement platforms. So if you're looking to send videos as prospecting efforts, Sendspark's a really good tool that allows you to do that. Fundamentally, what I'm going to walk you through is how easy it is to set these kind of video campaigns up. So first step in a Sendspark AI kind of video sequence is record an initial video. Now you're going to include a placeholder phrase with this video. It's fundamentally a phrase that is flipped out for the first name of the prospect using your voice. So they clone your voice with AI, and that's what's inserted into the video. They also let you create these kind of really cool landing pages. So not only is the prospect going to receive a personalized video, but also this personal landing page with their first name included, etc., which gives it an additional kind of pop and personalization. When you're ready to generate your videos, all you need to do is upload a CSV, so a list of contacts into the platform. These videos, when I kind of uploaded these contacts, were all generated in a few minutes. So super quick, super efficient. And here's the end result. So let me play you a couple of these.
Hey, Jan Willem. Thanks for taking a look at Sendspark. Here is a quick video to show you some of the superpowers that we've built in for sales outreach.
So that would be for Jan Willem. This would be for somebody called Thibaut.
Hey, Thibaut. Thanks for taking a look at Sendspark.
And somebody called Michaela.
Hey, Michaela. Thanks for taking a look at Sendspark. Here is a quick video to show you.
So fundamentally, every contact that I've uploaded is not only going to get a personalized introduction, but also that kind of dynamic background that is relevant to the prospect as well. And that's all been done in a couple of clicks. So it moves away from video prospecting being very time consuming and onerous and actually having sales teams spend a lot of time, and moving to a motion where you've only got to record a 1-minute video and then upload your contacts. Each person's going to get a personalized video. They then allow you to integrate it into your sales engagement tool of choice. And so not only can you generate a lot of personalized videos, but also push those through into your sequencing tool. They also give you engagement metrics, so you can kind of see views, plays, and total clicks. And so it gives you another touch point to see if people are actually engaging in the videos that you are sending out. Phenomenal tool for people that are looking to really scale video prospecting and stand out from the competition. From a solo plan standpoint, $39 a month, extremely good value for money, in my opinion. Gives you 200 AI video minutes, includes all the AI name personalization stuff that we went over. And so for any salesperson that's looking to really scale out their video prospecting efforts, Sendspark is an incredible tool to allow you to do that. That's the list. Sendspark, Perplexity, Lavender, Fathom, and Justcall. 5 tools that can take your sales process to the next level. Start using them today and watch your productivity and results skyrocket. Let me know in the comments which tool you're most excited to try. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more videos about the best AI tools out there. This is the AI Breakdown. See you in the next one.